Yeah, right. No, you can send it to me. I've got to scan it.
You ready?
Two of your group might get separated, and we've thought of that. You may well have been given an armband, a wristband for your child as you came in to the base today. Please try and use that. For the first time in a public show, the Falcons are going to be dropping from an Airbus Hercules C1 from the RAF Air Mobility Force at...
Rose looking at this is cold. It's like drop on top. This is like flying down the like what?
It's time for the Royal Air Force Falcons. And eyes to the skies, ladies and gentlemen, here they go. Smoke is activated, the ramp is open. They're popping fists, they are ready to go. Presenting to you in 30 seconds the 2024 Royal Air Force Falcon Parachute Display Team. And there they go, parachute systems down now, out of start, straight out there, ready to play. What we're looking for today is 9 canopies. And one of those canopies and one parachutist will be sliding this place, that's our flag there. So we're expecting that, but look for the formation as they immediately get together, and we have 9 canopies. So immediately into a safe formation. One parachutist lining up behind the other, so they can immediately get into formation behind each other, behind the coach. And into our carousel maneuver. This is a really good one for the cameras, ladies and gentlemen. It's extremely hard manoeuvre for the team to carry out. They are following each other very, very closely in formation under the leadership of the coach. They break out now into a safe chase. One parachute is behind the other as they identify the drop zone. And the single parachute you can see at the top is flying the red, white and blue of the Union flag, and that is OC Falcon, that's Flight Lieutenant Jem Nicola. All the driver team are under the curtains of the team coach. Speakers hold on, please. All right, on the base, to the left now. Which one will both be needed? So as they come into landing, please give a huge round of applause for leading the team, Flight Sergeant Liam Lyons, Sergeant Sean McKay, Sergeant Andy Lynch, Sergeant Mike Atkinson, Sergeant Ian Coleman Moffat, Sergeant Greg Appleby, Sergeant Owen Collins, Sergeant Marcus Hill, And last but very not least is Upsy Falcons Flight Lieutenant Jennifer Littler with the Union flag. So ladies and gentlemen, as the final member of the team safely touches down, please give a huge round of applause and a cheer for the RAF Falcons. They haven't quite finished yet though. What they'll do now is the Falcons will...
Oh yeah.
Let's go the whole 5 brigade.
this afternoon. So I'm sure you'll notice it's not just one helicopter, it's not just a Wildcat, there is a Wasp there as well. This will be the Wildcat solo display, but a nice little formation start. It's a little extra. And between these two, we're sort of spanning 70 odd years of fleet, air arm, rotary aviation. The Wasp dating from the 1950s, and the Wildcat very much the shipborne helicopter of today. Unfortunately, that was one of the aircraft that we lost on the way in to the show. But what a great sight this is from the right-hand side. Something you don't see very often at all. The Wildcat nearest to you, and then slightly further over, the much smaller Wasp. The Santa Fe was trying to run the blockade. I believe it was first spotted by a Wessex. We have a Wessex in the static part that made a depth charge attack, but that attack was then also joined by, I think, 2 Wasps who did damage the Santa Fe and caused it to actually be beached on the shore, and that submarine was out of the war.
One of the really interesting things about how the Wasp was employed in its day was that it had no sonar of its own, and it was largely seen solely as just a weapons-carrying platform that would be sent and directed by its parent small ship, perhaps by other vessels, or maybe by a Westland Wessex HAS-3 anti-submarine helicopter to attack an enemy submarine. They could operate to up to 100 miles from their mother ship. Very different concept now with the Leonardo Wildcat, the new element of this old and new formation. And that's a lovely thing.
So the Wildcat just repositioning out in front of you, what we call the B-axis. The aircraft will run straight in and go straight into a very impressive manoeuvre. Make sure you have your cameras ready from the start. Once again, they're just doing the final checks in the aircraft, making sure they are fit and ready to display. They then talk to air traffic control and then cleared in to display. And this is an aircraft that operates from the stern of frigates and destroyers. Such an important role. It is an attack helicopter, but it can also carry out a large range of roles, often involved in search and rescue as well, like communication duties. But now is the time, with the Wildcat running in, to commence its display. This is the solo Black Cat. As the aircraft reaches the crowd line, watch for the steep pull up. As the speed bleeds off, the aircraft will come into the hover for the first of its, I think it's fair to say, its characteristic manoeuvre, the nose over.
There are 2 versions of the Wildcat in service with the UK Armed Forces. This is the Naval Wildcat HMA-2, and there's also the Wildcat AH-1, which serves with the Army Air Corps. Now, unlike its predecessor, the Lynx, both versions have a wheeled undercarriage. You'll remember that most Army Lynx, not all, the Mark 9 later had a wheeled undercarriage, but most Army Lynx had a skid landing gear, and the naval ones had a wheeled undercarriage for shipborne operations. The decision was taken with the new Wildcat, when it was developed, to give them all wheeled landing gear. So important when you're pushing these aircraft around on very small helicopter landing pads on the sterns of frigates and destroyers. There you see a kind of spiral loop. Those of you that remember back to the Lynx with the Black Eagles will remember the amazing backflip. I really like that manoeuvre from the Black Cat. You will see it again a little bit later on towards the end of its display. It's a kind of loop with a twist in it as well. Very, very effective. As the aircraft comes back in front of you, you can clearly see the kind of growth on its nose right on the front of the aircraft. That's the MX Westcam electro-optical device.
It carries a range of sensors, including a very, very high-powered camera, able to detect targets at very long range, both day and night, in any weather condition.
And as with any platform, the Wildcat's capabilities have been developed significantly since...
Ladies and gentlemen, here is Flight Lieutenant David Turnbull.
Stirring up a storm. Right end, typhoon.
And here we go.
And the special colour scheme doesn't depict the number 29 squadron on Eco from the D-Day period. Rather, it represents...
Straight up, this is being flown by Flight Lieutenant David Turnbull, whose call sign is Turbo.
Typhoon units, and to about 70 fighter and ground attack aircraft into battle.
Here we go.
That is pulling some cheese.
Typhoon, also known as Moggy, one of its first ever displays. This is the Typhoon that replaced Blackjack. Here we go, 100 feet, high speed pass.
Spinning off the wings there as turbo pulls just about a 9G in a very tight turn.
9 Gs.
Allows him to withstand these manoeuvres, many of which being conducted at 9G, meaning his body weighs some 9 times normal.
Yeah, I think it's
Which do you guys all prefer, the Moggy livery or the Blackjack livery for the Eurofighter Typhoon display team?
I like Typhoon.
Control system.
Oh my god, you're doing this
Floating bar. What?
It looks like it's gonna slow, but yeah.
Huh?
I bet you could pull Cobra with that. Definitely.
Oh, how do you even do that? That's crazy.
How do you even do Cobra?
No, not
He's using
a rotating commitment between different NATO nations and also Icelandic air policing. And indeed we have 6 currently out of Romania as well on the NATO air policing tunnel. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, please turn your eyes to the sky for the 2024 Chinook Royal Demonstration. It's deployed on multiple operations, flying in 5 different countries throughout Africa and the Middle East. If you listen closely, you can hear the gearboxes working just that little bit harder as they cater the extra weight. The Chinook is famous worldwide, not only for its ability to carry 3 underslung loads simultaneously, but also its load carrying capacity, both externally and internally. In today's configuration, the aircraft could carry an incredible 6 additional tons of freight and still achieve an impressive range of 300 miles. The team now positioning to drop off the underslung load in front of you. Dropping off an underslung load requires a robust and effective communication process between all crew members. The pilots are unable to see what's going on underneath the aircraft. This is achieved by the crewmen in the rear cabin taking a mental picture for the pilots of the engine drop. Using voice marshalling to direct the aircraft to the precise drop-off point, ensuring the aircraft runs safely and clear of the load. The line side of marking with smoke. Not only does this identify the drop-off area, but it also gives you an appreciation of the wind, direction and strength. Once safely on the deck, the JSF-15 will leave the aircraft in order to attach the gun to the Land Rover and provide mutual support ahead of moving it onwards to its battlefield location.
You didn't see it. Oh my god, just like that.
On the ground, we can see the troops de-rigging the load. JSF is on specialist helicopter handling unit for defence. The joint squadron, made up of both Army and RAF personnel, based out of Orange Fencing in Oxfordshire. In 1982, they primarily worked with our UK support helicopters, including the Chinook, Puma and Merlin. Providing specialist helicopter landing site reconnaissance and movement of essential supplies by internal and external links. Exactly as you can see through today's demonstration. They've been involved in every major conflict in their 40-year history, and the team today is led by Sergeant Lawson, an RAF mover with a team of 4 Royal Logistic Corps, 3 Army and 1 Battlefield. During conflict in Afghanistan and Iraq, the unmistakable sound of the ship's spray offered reassurance to those on the ground, letting you know help was always to hand. The unmatched combination of power, agility and endurance. Cooperation for over 40 years, always making its time and its target, whatever the task. Looking out the starboard window today is Sergeant Mal King, born and raised in South Africa. Mal moved back to the UK in 2003, where he served as a crewman, running Mark 7 with the Army. He eventually saw service in 2019 and came over to the Chinook Force on a 4-year exchange. Fortunately, most along the line, that exchange became a permanent transfer. He's our lead cruiser weapons instructor and has accumulated over 2,000 flying hours. You'll notice that Duke is handling the corner smoothly today. Not only does this also Chinook will now demonstrate a cruise down quick stop, a flying technique that is used to turn the aircraft on a sixpence. Quick stops are a core handling skill which allows us to keep the speed as long as possible and are particularly useful when the troops are spotted late in on an approach, or during dusty, brownout or snowy whiteout conditions. One last time, please put your hands together for the 2,000.
We were here for 2 hours.
Chinook Royal Demonstration.
So we have 2.5 hours. You just dropped something and I don't know what.
Flying trains have blades, because there's been more than one blade displayed to over the years. The College of Air Warfare at Manly had the cause. The Gemini pair and the swords came from number 3 flying train, and the RAF College at Cranwell had the poachers, and they were last, disbanding in 1976. And now, on your left, 2024 School Technical Display. And high-speed delivery. Whatever the weather, attention, race. The wing is operated by 0 pilot. And now on the right, 800 kilometers per hour. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2024 Coastal Delta Tactical Display. Attack will be headed by a GSA will weigh 6 times their own weight. Combat. Gears are now extended, and you can see heading light just in front of you on the right.
Wouldn't do it, it would do it, so it's like a top already.
What?
I didn't yesterday.
What, the gas?
Oh, they're coming around. Are they?
It's gone into my hour or 4 I'm not taking it seriously.
Coming back in 2024 as Red Bull.
Yeah, we saw them. Look, the houses, the franchise, I think so.
I'm so happy.
Oh, they are.
Exactly.
India was a ground zero of the empire.
You like that?
Doing the heart.
Looks like a pretzel.
It's major. You guys keep going away.
Oh, there's wee. Oh, they're making a heart.
You've got to think about what you're trying to say.